am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right, people. Good night. We are here live for our Champs recap show, and I have the expert, the man who he may not have a lot of footballing knowledge, but when it comes to track and field, he is a real coach. I've seen him at work, and if I were him, I would stick in the arena of track and field and leave football to expert analysts like Manning's man. You know him as Unseen. Yes, but he's Unseen Sports TV. Man called Javon. Having some background sound over there. I don't know what is going on, but getting some background music sound from him over there.
Mute it, man. Mute
it. Yeah, he has some looks like, he has some sound in his background. Don't know how he's going to keep this quiet. But it is the Champs show, and he's going to be the one who is going to be giving us, all the details about what took place at Champs today. And again, he continues to disbelieve that Calabar will win Champs. But big up to Fresh God and all the Champs people. Hold on there. I don't see the Calabar people here, or the JC people, or the KC people, or the Edwin Allen fans, or the Heidel fans. Where are they? What about those folks who support Homewood Technical High School? Where are they now? Where are you now? It's time to step on in and be a part of this conversation. Unseen, what do you make of today's first day at ISA Champs? See, Tess says, there you go. Welcome to the forum. Tess, say something. Green and black it is. I know the Calabar fans will be out early. But let's talk to Unseen Sports TV coach Javon Parchment. He's better known as. What are your thoughts on day one? One record broken twice in the girls' discus. Talk to us about that. Who is the record breaker and how impressive was this performance today?
Well, man, a little noise in the background. I hope you don't hear it.
Yeah, we're still hearing it, but go ahead, man.
But first thing though, do you like the background though on my day one champs recap with I am sure sports logo?
Yeah, yes.
All right, so the people, champs today was good. When I was doing the live, I had somebody there, one Kino, big up yourself, one Kino, was showing me and was telling me that it's the first time he's at champs and see on the first day a lot of people was in the grandstand looking on. You understand me, man, is one. So a lot of people are optimistic. A lot of people are excited about this championship, and day one carry out a lot of people to the championship. And I know that they don't feel anyway. They feel good because excitement, especially in the 100 meter. And I like what the organizer did, man, is man. They really carry the most attractive races early into the championship to bring crowd and just package and market the championship to the world. Yeah, I understand. And I think they are smart in doing that. The marketing strategy is good. Issa, big up on yourself. I understand. All the sponsors, them, Grace Kennedy, all the sponsors, them, big up on yourself and do a wonderful job. The officiating was good as well. I like the fact that they're not really killing the kids, like really pushing them out of the race. They warn them most of the time. Only if there's a blatant fast start, they will red card you, and it was good. The record breaking. Let's find the name of the athlete that did the record breaking, man, is one. Let's go and find her name quickly in the discus. 150, shot put this.
Unseen. Don't have his stats right here, people. Thought he was very sharp on the champ scene, but maybe Manny's man need to.
Find it, man, is man. You know what yourself. I find it. So, with Cedrica Williams. She
Cedrica Williams is actually from St. Anne.
Right, 53.22 meter. And then you have Brittany Johnson, Camperdown I, 45.20. Right
No,
there.
but what was the record? Because the record was, and then she broke it,
53.04.
and she broke that record.
Yeah, she broke that record.
So, and then she broke the record again.
Yeah, but this
Because she broke the record
oh,
twice.
Abigail, hold on. So Cedrica Williams
Broke the record.
53.2, right?
Right.
And then San Diego, Abigail Martin break the record 55.19.
55. There we go.
Yes, man is one.
So the record, discus, was it the discus, right?
Right,
Class
discus.
one. Class one discus was broken twice. Once by the Homewood athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the second time by the San Diego athlete.
Right. Right, man is man. So big up Coach Minzy, San Diego going with something the athlete a peak at the right time. And Coach Minzy work with the sprinting department, and the sprinters them do well. You understand?
Yeah.
The girl
Well, a lot of people don't pay a lot of attention to the field, right? And so maybe these two athletes, except for their coaches and school, they were not on a lot of persons' radar. Do you know anything about these athletes leading up to champs that convinced you that they would have been the favorite and the record would have been under any sort of threat?
So the class one girls, in terms of discus, money is one. We had Cedrica was from Homewood is the favorite coming into championship with a 55.25. So remember, I don't think it's a straight final. Let's look if it was a straight final first. No, it was a prelim.
Right.
Preliminary money.
Yeah.
And she have a 55 in her. You understand me? So it's gonna go down to the wire. She and
So the
Abigail
record could be broke. The record could be broken again.
Right. So Abigail Martin enter the championship with a 53.59. Cedrica Williams entered the championship with a 55.25. So actually that broke the record already. You understand me? From before.
Yeah.
You understand? Brittany Johnson from Camperdown is there as well. Brittany Johnson from Camperdown. No, Britannia and Brittany Johnson.
Okay. So
Mhm.
so that is in on the field on the girls side. Now let's go over because you have the prelims of 400, 1500, 100 meters and also hurdles today. Both on the male and on the female side we have events on the track. I mean, let's
Which
talk
one are you
about
doing first?
let's go. What do you want us to deal with first in terms of, you
So
know,
the
go ahead.
girls 400-meter dash prelims.
Yes.
All right, so
What
the
are the standout performances?
class three.
Yes.
All right, so class three, we have your idol, Natasia Fletch, 56.29. She qualified. Brian Brown, Excelsior 56.84. Qualify. Shania Douglas, Mushet I, 56.90. Qualify. Shoshana Johnson, idol again, 56.94. Qualify. Rihanna Lewis, Rhodes All High, 57.14. Casey and Sewell, Wilma's Girl, 57.67. Anastasia Arset, Jager I, 57.92. Jessina Williams, Great Tech, 58.23. Zonia Kamasterl, Wilma's Girl, 57.02. Madison Campbell, Ferncourt I, 57.75. Britannia Bailey, Homewood Technical, 58.02. Lacovia Tiffany Watson, 58.43. St. Mary's College, Latanya Dixon, 58.48. St. Jago, Brianna Redwood, 58.89. Shanika Linsley, Alfonso Davis, 58.92. Immaculate, Kimberly Wright, 59.47. Manchester, Davia Upstead, 59.40. Marika Williams, St. Elizabeth Technical, 59.55. Marta Johnson, Edin Allen, 59.69. Yard Castle, Danique Williams, 1 minute 56. Holy Childhood I,
One
Noeline
minute,
Williams.
1 minute 56 for the 400 meters.
Yeah,
You're wrong.
eh?
1 minute 56.
Seconds, yeah. 1
No
minute
man.
0.56 seconds. So,
No man. Oh, zero
yeah,
zero. Okay, so
zero
it's
zero.
really 1 minute the person did because 1 minute
One,
56 is almost 2 minutes for the 400 meters.
all right,
That
sorry,
would not
sorry,
be.
sorry,
All
sorry.
right. So all right.
So
So let's
here's
start.
two more names.
Okay, go
Coming
ahead.
down to the 24. Man is one. So Mortal Bernia, Banisha Lynch, 1 minute 01.21. Bustamante Chelsea Edwards, 1 minute 00.80. So that's
Okay.
24. So the top two qualify and the best eight. And
Okay.
I look like they're going to capture this one with two athletes at the top in the qualification.
Two fastest times going into the next round.
Right,
That's class three, 400 meters, girls.
right.
All right, let's go to class two, 400 meters, girls, the qualifiers.
So you want to go to the class two 400-meter girls, all right?
Yes.
All
So, and
right.
then we go class one girls, and then we go boys.
All right, no problem, sir. All right, so 24 again. No, 16 in this one, people. 16 in this one. So two finals, two semifinal and
Two
finals.
semifinals, right?
Right? So Sabrina,
So
the record is 51.
first three will qualify plus the two fastest losers.
Right. So
Yeah.
the record for this one is 51.62. Christian Garden Wormwood.
Chris
51.
and Garden. Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Garden Wormwood. So coming into the semifinal, Sabrina Dockery, the fastest time, 55.29. Rosalie Gallimore,
What school is she from?
Lacovia. Sabrina
Okay.
Dockery, Lacovia. Rosalie Gallimore, Wormwood Tech, 55.70. Idel again, Manning's man. Jodian Daly, 55.71. Kitania Edley, St. Catherine, 56.07. Camille White, Homewood Technical, 56.48. Manchester I, Mikhail Soderla, 57.07. Idel Alia Mullins, 56.56. And we have Dintil Technical, Charissa December, 56.59. Elena Spence, Castle, 57.09. Kellyanne Carr, Edwin Allen, 57.18. Siobhan Thomas, Vertec, 57.28. Rihanna Dennis, St. Mary I 57.94. Navia Johns, Manchester 57.08. Anisia Campbell, Belfield I 57.40. Samoy Bailey, Alfonso Davies 57.93. And last but not least, Savancia Griffey, St. Elizabeth 58.24. Money's man. Oh, Money's man is not there. So people, those are the girls. Those are the girls, Money's man.
That's class 2, 400 meters qualifiers to the semifinals. Now we go to class 1, girls. Qualifiers for the semifinals.
So the class 1 girls, 400 meter. Let's find that one. Just give me a second, people.
Class 1 girls. I mean, we can see from just the qualifiers that you haven't heard a lot from Edwin Allen in the 400 meters so far. Heidel seemed to be, really positioning themselves.
They are focusing on each other.
Coach Minzy asking record from who?
San Diego.
But Coach Minzy wasn't Homewood didn't get the record first before San Diego got the record. Welcome, Kino on track to the platform.
Kino.
What go on Unseen?
Big up yourself, Kino. Big up yourself. Man, I look for that thing that why I tell you look like it.
For the 400 meters girls, the qualifiers for the 400 meters girls.
Yeah, like it hard to find time, you know. Wait.
All right. While I'm seeing one Kino. What you thought about the record in the throw event today and for the class 1 girls?
Repeat?
Were you expecting to be broken the record to be broken twice in the class 1 girls discus?
The first time when you broke it, I said, that's not so bad. Can never really go far fine. But the second time now, I said, whoa. The second time, I said, whoa.
But it is not even a favorite because the favorite from Wormwood has a better
throw coming to champs.
A better throw coming to champs. So do you believe that the record will be broken again?
Again, yeah.
A man is man. And she actually throw far than what the San Diego girls throw and break the record now. 55.19, the San Diego girls show, and Cedric coming to champs with 55.25.
Okay. Coach Mindy says, look like class 1 400 meters is scheduled for tomorrow unseen.
Yeah, we can't find it. Like it yeah, not going.
Yeah. So it looks like it's a straight semi. Coach Minzy saying that we can't follow the pundits. so Coach Minzy, are you saying that St. Diego will take the discus class 1 girls? Brianna is her name. Brianna Johnson is that her name?
No, Abigail Martin.
Abigail Martin, yeah. Oh, Brianna is from Camperdown. Right, Unseen?
Who?
The Camperdown athlete in the discus is Johnson. Unseen, unseen, not seen at all. Don't worry yourself. So one Kino on track. Again, welcome, right? Abigail Martin. So Abigail Martin is from St. Diego. So I think Coach Minzy is predicting that she's going to take it. What do you think about that, one Kino? All right, unseen. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go to the boys.
Yes, man is man. So Johnson is from Camperdown.
Yeah, you take so long for them.
No, man, I told this the nice. One chuck it up some.
Oh.
Yeah, no one the arm man. I must have lived near roadside, you know.
No, but me have it in my head, bro. You have everything locking at the big head of mine, you know. But one Kino, what you think? You think like Abigail Martin will win this, or you think the Homewood athlete who based from St. Anne will have the biggest role going when they get to the finals?
Well,
One
me
key
I go
look
with
like he
Abigail.
wants to work, man.
Eh?
If it is unseen,
You
it's
busy?
unseen.
No,
But
I
me I go
mean,
with
management answer.
me I go with
Management
Abigail
answer.
now, hear me?
You are here now.
Oh yeah, me I go with Abigail.
Who you going with, Unseen?
I go with Cedric, kind of.
You're going with Cedrica. All right. If she was consistent to throwing 55-29, all right, the man next time we must ask Keen about Heidel. What Keen? So talk to me about Heidel.
And they're ready and kicking. All of the sprinters then qualify for the next one.
And,
So
and, and, and the
they can
400
expect
meter
big things from them.
athletes as well.
Repeat.
And the 400 meter athletes.
And the 400 one as well. So you can expect big things from them tomorrow night semis and final.
All right. Coach Minty, Johnny Shona, brother, and stop put smiley emojis on the thing. You understand me,
You
Johnny?
know, because I was up on me has go on 11 talk about Idol.
Oh. Come and talk to us about St. Jugo. But Unseen, let's go to the boys 400 meters prelim. Right, class 3.
You know, being nice in the background, man.
Let me just mute him for a little until he sort that out. Right,
All
class
right.
3,
So
boys 400 meters.
So the record for the class 3 is 48.72 from, Coach Minzy, star athlete, Christopher Taylor. Coach Minzy, a big coach, Big up yourself, Coach Minzy. Anyway,
Is that
Jordan.
a roach? Is that a roach?
No, on a roach like me. Jordan Rehidol from Kingston College, 51.63. Akeem Honigan, see the Holy Pabis, Magati I, 51.70. Javari McCoy, Fern Court, 51.84. Rashane Richards, St. Jacob I, 52.51. Christopher Ellis, Calabar I, 52.56. Shawnee Porter, Kingston College, 52.94. Calabar, Malik Gale, 53.32. Daniel Saunders, Camperdown High, 54.14. Marco Callingham, Jamaica College, 53.40. Gregory McFarlane, Excelsior, 53.54. Rashawn Ramsey, St. Jago, 54.53. Rasheen Grant, St. Mary High, 54.34. Shamar Malcolm, Wilmer's Boy, 54.67. Antonio Allen, Wormwood Technical. Antonio Allen, Wormwood Technical, 54.95. Jamaica College, Kyle Thompson, 55.25. Javante Taylor, St. Mary I, 55.69. Holy Trinity, Omariano Gibson, 54.47. Tyrese White, Port Antonio, 54.94. St. Elizabeth Tech, Coleman Blake, 55.15. Cornwall College, Antonio Drummond, 55.39. Peter Steele I, Damario Murray, 55.58. Herbert Morrison, David Wallace, 55.93. Guys, have athlete in this. What? Tyrese Forrest, 55.97. And last but not least, Monroe College, O'Neal Brown, 56.47. Over to you, man.
All right. Kino, any athlete from that prelim in the class 3 boys 400 meter, you're looking forward to seeing in the semifinals, given what you saw in the early rounds?
And so the first semi I listened where Anthony Carl, the Melco in the 500 the Eastern Champs, and now just 13. The Melco big things on him.
What's the name of the athlete, Unseen?
The first semi I won.
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one is from King. The first athlete, the fastest time is the guy from Kingston
No
College.
man, not the fastest time. Me I got
Which
two
one
between.
you talk? Magati?
No man, the
Akeem
Saint Mary
Grant?
High. Saint
The
Mary High.
St. Mary High athlete.
Rashid Grant?
Yeah, grand.
Grant? Oh, you go with Grant?
You know, go grand.
Oh, Grant. But man, is man, I can't find the favorites going to the champs, you know. I make you know
No,
what you.
no, man. I'm not asking a favorite going into champs. I'm saying now that they are here, who did he consider his favorite?
Oh no, that you're okay. Man is man. I have to go with the man during the fastest time. You know, you look at the times, guys. 400 meter. You have to look at the times and who comfortable running certain times. You understand me? So for me, it's between Magati I and Kingston College, Jordan, Rehudol, and Akeem Onigan. Fern Court is in the mix as well with Javari Makai. Maybe Calabar can upset. Let's see. But KC look like the one to win this one, man. Is man.
All right. The KC man, KW Media said Rahid Dol from KC look easy running today. So maybe he has more up, you know, he has more left in him.
Have a lot left in him.
All right, let's move over to the class 2 boys 400 meters prelim.
The class 2 boys. Man is man. Alright, so we'll go over to the class 2 boys 400 prelim. So John Marcus Wright look like he's going to be the one to beat man is man if you ask me. Yeah. Hold on. What go on to say? John Marcus Wright look like the one to
That's the
beat.
Kingston College athlete.
Yeah, man is man. John Marcus Wright look unbeatable. Oh, girl. Oh, you know when that war going. Anyway, so here's a qualifiers, people. So 24 in this one. Class 2. Daniel Francis Alfonso Davis 49.84. But man is man, some of these at least them run them life out, you know. They run them life out in the prelims. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah, man, 49.84. Tyler Ferguson, Jamaica College, 49.87. Omari Williams, Omo Tech, 49.92. Taj Marcus White, Kingston College, 50.04. Easy. 50.04, man is man. Hey, the youth are full of range. But I don't think him gonna be if nobody can beat him unless him fast. Well, him not faster than 400 meters still, but something for drastically happen. John Marcus White lose to me. Nikai Bramwell, I got in the mix as well, you know, from Calabar 50.46. Omari Robinson is back, people, 50.55. Injury problem over the years. Dante Simpson from Port
You have to give Omar which school he's from.
Jamaica College.
Yeah.
Omar Robinson is from Jamaica College, people. Dante Simpson, Port Antonio, I 50.84. Joshua William Nib 51.60. Kishan Hoffman, Excelsior I 49.98. Odin Thompson, St. Elizabeth 50.35. Kevin Bliss, Mona I 50.66. St. Catherine Ian Barker 50.76. And Mary Technical, Kenrick Sharp 50.91. Calabar I Ricky Reed 14th, ranked 14th in this one, 50.99. Manchester, Chardian Flemings 51.08. Fogar Road I, Denzel Carter 51.84. Magati I, Zachary Wallace 50.03. Cornwall College Mario Beach 51.15. Edwin Ali Nicholas Williams 51.33. Kijani Lambert St. Diego 51.38. Clarendon College Ryan Allison 51.46. Richard Edwards Mona 51.79. Eric Wisdom Edwin Allen 51.80. Tristan Wang St. Andrew 51.92. Over to you, Lance.
Yeah, well, that looks like I said, the Kingston College athlete looks like a class athlete, but I also believe that Calabar athlete
Nikai
Reckon
Brown.
Reed Reed is in this, right?
Reed is in this.
Yeah, I think Reed was very reserved in his race. Like he's playing possum. I think he's well coached. And Bramwell, I think they could, if anybody is going to challenge the KC man, they are the two who will put up a challenge. And so it will be interesting to see how the semi-final pairings go and see who will go up against who. And I think then after that we can get a better understanding of how the finals will shape up. But at the end of the day, it's just getting people into finals, it's getting points. And so sometimes you don't have to win, but if you can pick up second and third, you know, you add that up,
Yeah.
maybe better than just winning with one athlete in there in the race and coming first. So, it's just getting athletes into the finals and begin to get a point here and a point there, even when you can't win. And I hope that is part of the strategy for these two Calabar athletes, even if the KC man is a class athlete in this 400 meter.
Yes, man is man. I said something that a while ago. You understand? I mean, Nick, Calabar can score more points than KC.
Guys,
Go ahead.
so owner count out the character champion from St. Technical, Kenneth Shaw.
St. Mary Technical.
I must say Kenneth Shaw beat a character champion, so they can't count him out.
Kenneth Chap.
Can't count him out.
How is schooling go?
Yeah, Kenneth Shaw.
St. Mary Technical. St.
Oh,
Mary
yeah,
Technical.
Chap. 50.91. 50.91.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
he
there you
can't
go.
already.
Him can't beat
48 already.
He can't beat Taj Marcus, right, brother?
No, I say
No,
he
them
can be Taj Marcus, but he can be a contender for a medal same way though.
Yeah, man, him can in the medal podium, but Taj Marcus White cut above the rest. But what Calabar have the capability of getting more points than any other school in this final?
Oh,
Because
you know that unseen. But you don't know how many of them going to the final. You're in the semi-finals now.
no, but we can tell you that you told them I got a final based on the timing. Based on the
You have
timing,
You have some very strange predictions
you can
sometimes.
predict it.
All
Man
right,
is
if you
man. Rickard Bramble is a 48 athlete. 48. Ricky Reed is a 48 athlete. That's 48 by 400. You understand? Taj Mark is a 47 man. 47. Maybe 46. So, they are them
but,
season.
but like one Keno just said, you're leaving out the St. Mary Tech athlete.
No, I'm not leave him out. You understand? I know, you might be there as well.
But wouldn't it also matter who gets who in what semi-final heat? Because how many athletes are in it? It's 24,
24.
which is
Three.
it's 3 heats, and in the 3 heats, isn't the first 2 that automatically qualifies,
Right. First
and then
two.
the others are based on time.
Based
The
on
other
that.
2 are based on time.
Right. To go to the finals.
So even with that kind of semi-final, you still believe that both Calabar athletes will be in the finals.
Because what we have with man is man, they will split it based on time. So
Yeah, but one of them is ranked number 14th. Isn't Reed number 14th? So he's not
Reed,
going to get a
14th.
favorable lane or a favorable heat to run in if he's ranked number 14th out of 24.
So man is man, them always mix it, You know how them do them thing, they mix it. So the top time, the one with the best times get the better lanes like lane.
Yeah, but that is the point.
lane
But
four,
he's a 14th rank. Kino, what do you think, one Kino?
So the 3 top athletes are gonna have 3 different semis. I guess Ricky will probably go up with Taj Marcus White. So Taj
Again?
draw him. If you go up with Taj draw him.
Okay. All right. Next class unseen 400 meters, boys.
All right, so we are over to the class 1, boys. 400 meter. People. 44.93. Record. Akeem Bloomfield, Kingston College. Some may think Christopher Taylor did break the record, but no look so. So we go straight into it, people. So Malik Smith Band, Jamaica College, 48.34. Mark Anthony Miller, Jamaica College again, 0. Delano Kennedy, 48.61.
Delano Kennedy from where? Edwin Allen.
Yeah, man. Emmanuel Rotimaya, 48.89. Amal Glasgow, 49.13.
What school? What
Kingston
school?
College. Jashawn Dennis, St. Elizabeth Tech, 49.31. Deshaun Salmon, Manchester Eye, 49.88. Enric Webster, St. Elizabeth, 48.60. Calabar, Shadeen Smith, 48.82. St. Andrew Technical, Chevoni Reed, 49.11. Ferncourt Eye, Derek Grant, 49.15.
So let's stop right there. You know, Derek Grant went to the World Juniors, right?
That's true. I don't know.
Yeah, he was on the relay team. The 4x4 team.
From Ferncourt.
From Ferncourt. I think that he's going to surprise.
Is that talent?
I think he's going to get one of the medals.
He's a talent.
But go ahead and read out the rest. Yeah. Go ahead.
Management.
Go ahead, one Kino.
Joshua Dennis also got the World Under 20 last year too. From States.
Yeah, true. From States.
Yes,
but the two JC athletes are going to be hard to beat, though you know.
No, man, Kennedy, I thought man going.
I say Kennedy, but no, sub 46 feet, you know, Kennedy go 45 already, you know.
Yeah, and Kennedy, whoa.
Kennedy, but you know how if you go sub 46.
Kennedy, the man in my mind, man.
So,
yeah, I remember beating that one day.
So you have Kennedy.
Then the JC pair.
You have the JC pair.
And then the Ferncourt and State. So that.
Yeah.
I have a one Calabar in the door.
No, Shandy Smith. No, I don't think he's going to make the finals.
Shandy Smith.
Shadeen.
Yeah. But go ahead with the rest of the names, Anjay.
So Osani Ennis, Holy Trinity, 49.52. Taris Ebanks, Green Island, for 50.05. Calabar, Craig Prendergast, 50.35. Ednalyn Ryan Mighton, 49.09. I'm related to our Bridget Mighton. Garvin Masio I, Javon Eat, 49.60. Garvin Masio, no. Excelsior, Shaku Sand, 49.63. William Nib, Chevron Bepas, 49.78. St. Diego, Brandon Irish, 49.98. Ginstead I, Nathaniel Abram, 50.15. St. Catherine, Ravani Green, 50.34. Lacovia I, Dante Morgan, 50.40. Herbert Morrison, Sean Segree, 50.41. And the Garvin Masio, the assistant coach, Marin Garden School.
What that have to do with what Marin Garden have to do with track and field and scene?
Yeah, in my PT channel, in airport.
Oh my God, you're the easy. Hello, HP. Welcome.
The building.
Hey. What's happening?
Where the drink is a T-shirt, England.
Yes, man.
Yeah, good to have you. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. We're going through we are in at the class 1 400 meters prelim, just looking at the athletes that qualified. We're just having a discussion about who we believe will possibly be in the finals and who could make it. You know, you have the two JC athletes. You have the one from Stets, Kennedy from Edwin Allen, and Grant from Ferncourt.
Yes, the class 1 boys, 400. I think we're going to see something special. We might not see that 44, sub 45, but I think Kennedy, he is definitely going to run a PB because he will be pushed. You know, I think he will be pushed by the pair from Jamaica College.
So where do you have Derek Grant? Because isn't Derek Grant is probably the tallest of all of those athletes. He ran a good leg at the World Juniors in the 4x4. I think he ran in the heats at the World Juniors.
And then I don't think you're taller than Kennedy. Kennedy tall, you know?
Hey,
really?
Yeah, man, Kennedy not as short as is a lanky guy.
They're
Yeah,
about 6'4" or 6'5".
he's
Bridget,
that
I
tall.
saw. No, listen. I saw Derek Grant. I have to be looking up and thinking of bro. I'm telling you, Derek Grant is very. And I saw him before he went to the
World
in
Juniors.
World Juniors.
Kennedy's not that tall.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think
I don't think Kennedy is not super tall, but
Kennedy, no, but
Kennedy
Kennedy taller than me. I mean, I'm 6 foot.
No, Kennedy
Kennedy
can't taller
is.
than your auntie. Kennedy are probably around 5'10" or something, but Kennedy not that tall.
What?
Though.
But that's a
What?
still tall man. That's still tall.
Why?
Keno. So why we're not seeing Keno?
With
You
that
know,
Cape
But yes, that class 400 supposed to be special, something special. I hope they can get very close to the champs record. I'm not sure if we will see a new record, but I'm hoping that they can get close to it.
do you think Mark Anthony Miller, given that it is champs, have it in him, or
Um,
our band is the next one, right?
yes. Miller. Miller should get on the podium, but I'm not sure if Miller will be able to get around Kennedy, because Kennedy's running what, 46?
No, Kennedy PB at 45 much again. But at 45,
No, I mean this,
45.
no, I mean this season. This season.
Wait, this is 40. He reached 46. This is
Yeah. So, I mean, we know what Mark Anthony can do, because he's a very versatile athlete. I mean, 100, 2-4. So he has speed and endurance. But I don't know. I think JC, though, will be getting some good points here.
In the class one.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean, I heard this today. Is it possible that the class 2 time could be faster than the class 1 time in the 400 meters, boys?
I don't think so.
You don't think the KC Taj?
Taj Marquis, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because we've hardly seen where a class 2 time is faster than a class 1 time. And remember, Kennedy is on form. So I don't think we will see a faster class 2 time. But that's a good point, though. You made a very good point. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. But I think in the 400s, JC, especially class 1, JC is going to be getting some good points, some big points. Because one, for the schools that are vying for championships, Calabar is not factored in it. That's one. So the points going to be, of the school vying for points, I think JC will get the bigger points in class 1.
Yeah, and then and then in class 2 it will be between Casey and Calabar, because and then class 3 is up for grabs. There's no clear
Yes.
yeah.
The lower class sometimes can be very unpredictable. But in class 2, in the 400, KC should be getting top points from Taj.
Yeah. No,
And this one,
yeah, go ahead.
coming into champs, Delana Kennedy is a 46 low athlete, 46.
Yeah, we were talking about class 2, the class 2 boys.
Oh no, I was just telling Manny's man that Delano Kennedy coming in with a super
Yes.
time. And we can't leave out Josh Sean Dennis from Stets with a 46 as well.
True.
Right? So if you look at it, the JC athletes are weird on the picking order.
No, unseen. You cannot. Listen. You see, I think that champs and the fact that you're chasing points for championship is added motivation.
Yes, it is.
For certain athletes, and that makes a huge difference when it comes to boys and girls. And then when you also have, like in class 1, JC has so many athletes that they can say, okay, Mark Anthony Miller, you just focus on the 4 and the 4x4.
Right. I should say Toki Blue.
Yeah, JC has depth, especially when you go to their class one. They do have depth.
Yes, I think while a stats athlete can do something, I think Champs makes a huge difference. Carifta, they may get beaten at Carifta, but when it comes on to Chubbs, I think it's a whole different sort of ball games.
It
Carifta trials
is.
is a little bit different. I
It is.
think, yeah. Like I think
Yeah.
Carifta trials before Champs, sometimes athletes just want to qualify and not get injured. At Champs, they're going to blow a hamstring because it's all out.
You are totally right. Totally. I totally agree with you. It's like Champs. Champs has a different kind of vibe, a different kind of energy. Look here, these athletes will run injured at Champs. And if they're injured, they're not turning up for Carifta trials. So
Yeah.
you're right. The Champs energy is a totally different ball game. And let me tell you, JC is going to be getting some big points all around in the jumps. JC is going to be in the jumps like Matlock in the field, getting 1-3 or 1-2 or 2-3 big points they'll be getting all around. So even though KC though is not dominant in any one class, KC will be getting points basically everywhere you turn. They'll be picking up some points here, there, and everywhere. So it is going to be very interesting to see what unfolds starting tomorrow evening.
All right. All right. Honestly, listen, we want to look at some of the 100 meters prelim because, this again, I think I'm expecting some special things on the girls' side and on the boys' side as well. So let's look at some of the prelims, seeing that we have covered the 400 meters. Let's begin with the highest class. Let's go class one boys, class one girls, and then we go down in class. So the class one boys 100 meters. I think we all know the clear favorite. My only concern is that he normally gets injured at champs. He seemed to be in perfect health this season. So it's probably the gold medal is probably already decided, and it looks like the starters are very lenient this year with the false start rule. I don't know if because it's prelims, and when it gets to the finals, it will be a completely different when the stadium is packed and people want you to be kicked out of that race. If it will change how the starters are operated. But let's begin with class one. Unseen, just go through and then have HP and one Kino give their thoughts.
Oh, so the record for this event is 10.12. Zarnil Hughes from Kingston College.
It will be broken.
Well, that's not going to be easy.
Providing the wind,
I don't
If-
think I don't think the wind will create a problem
okay.
tomorrow evening.
The final is not tomorrow.
Maybe.
The final is not tomorrow evening.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
yeah.
Oh yes, the 100 meters. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, how could I forget? Yeah, go ahead, Anthony. Right. So
So Boaj Nkrumie from Kingston College 10.51 and negative 1.0. I understand. So that means that the win in I'm face. Jaden Reed, Jamaica College 10.52, negative 1.0 wind speed. Camperdown Junior Harris 10.56. St. Elizabeth, Javon Dunkley. This boy look technique, look flawless on his one. I wonder if him have the speed.
I told you about him and the
Yeah,
Herbert Mercer athlete,
him technique
from West
flawless.
But go ahead.
Him technique flawless. Him beat him at the 200. He beat the Andre Dale at the
No,
200.
but go ahead, continue giving. Yeah.
10.59. Tayshawn Barnes, Steertown, 10.60. Big up Mix. Mix a big coach on a Steertown, you know. DeAndre Daly, Herbert Morrison, 10.65. Jamaica College, Hector Benjamin, 10.67. Javoon Blair, Manchester, 10.93. Wilma's boys, Jordan Tomlinson, 10.65. St. Jago, Ryan Pinnock, 10.68. Yuri Lawrence, healing from Nagazed over to Kingston College, 10.70. Edwin Allen, St. Jean Joshua, 10.75. Excelsior, Damore Miller, 10.83. Kyle Richards, Arden I, 10.87. The J. Duffus, St. Jago I, 10.88. Camperdown, Jaime Jones, 10.96. St. Elizabeth, Rajan Brooks, 10.76. Edwin Allen I, Siobhan Ferron, 10.77. Steertown again. Omarion Barrett, people got red carded, and
But he came back.
yes, he came back because
Protest.
he protest and I won the protest. I understand. Big up the coach. Them watch the videos and see that you're a person beside him that fidget
Yeah.
in the blacks. Rasheen Smith Lakovia, 10.88. Lakovia again. Jermaine Campbell, 10.90. Sajay Campbell St. Catherine, 10.91. St. George's Dante Garden, 11.00. Excelsior Lennon Green, 11.02. Finish the qualifier.
So there's no Calabar athlete in it.
Calabar not factored in the
Calabar.
Class. You realize there is no Calabar athlete in class one, but
Man, there's an athlete at Calabar who is not participating for Calabar, I think could give Nkrumie a run for money, but like him start training with club named Lynch.
Oh, Lynch, yes.
He's no longer in high school.
Of course, in the grade 11.
So why is he not running? He's injured?
No, he's at a club. He run in pre-season, run in a different name. Still going to school.
So why is he not competing at Champs?
I don't know. Maybe him don't like this Calabar, my name agree or whatever. So.
But he's at the school though.
School.
But he's not competing. Okay, so he's out. He's definitely out. But when I was doing my prediction, I realized that Calabar is not in the party for a lot of the Class 1 events, and this is one of them. And this is kind of a shocker because I cannot remember the last time Calabar wasn't factored in Class 1 boys 100 meters.
And this is it. You're right, because they don't even have one athlete making it
to the semis.
Preliminary. Yes, so that means that there's no Class 1 team to win a medal, even in the relays. So this is significant. You can just by those points alone and mishaps that happen, you can probably count them out.
Yeah, their Class 1 will not be providing a lot of points based on my prediction and the times going in. Their Class 1 will be giving them the less points or the least points of the three classes. Class 2 will be giving them more points, and then of course Class 3. But Class 1 is significantly weak, and it is obvious.
You know why? Calabar fell down in terms of recruiting. That crop of boys that year, they did not. Remember that year is one of the weakest team coming up, weakest team coming up in Calabar, and the recruiting was the biggest issue. Look at the Class 2. Look at the Class 2. Recruiting was well strategical by Unseen Sports.
But Class 3, Class 3 is in the party, is very much in the party. But
and Class 3 as well.
Yeah, but going back to you guys talking about the Class 1 100 meters, I heard my good friend saying just now that the gold medal is decided, but I'm just going to add my little 2 cents to that. Nkrumie will have to run a perfect race to win. And why I say that? Jaden Reed is very, very impressive. And To me, if he get out of the blocks before Nkrumie, he's going to have a problem. And I saw it in the rounds today where he did not get a very good start. He had to run back. And when you get to the semifinal and final, it's not everybody you can run back and defeat. And when you look at how Jaden is on form, Jaden Reed is on form, even Hector Benjamin is, is looking super smooth. So for Nkrumah to really get a new national record and a champs record, he will have to execute a perfect race in order to do that. So I'm going to look to see what I see in the semis tomorrow, and then because sometimes he's not very consistent with his start.
Yeah.
Sometimes he starts very well, and another time he stumble. So when you get to a class 1 boys 100 meter, you have to execute a perfect race to produce. So that's my thought on that.
Yeah,
But
and that's good.
he's the man to beat.
Yeah, you know what? I think I don't think the JC athlete Jaden Reed is going to medal. Very strange. I think the Herbert Morrison and the Stets athlete, this battle that they have been having. If you watch the Carifta, was it
Daly, DeAndre Daly?
Yeah, he was like at the back of the field. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
And that's what I'm saying. In the rounds, you can do that. But when you get to a semi-final and a final, remember you're now competing against the top 8. So what you can do, the mistake that you can make in the rounds and get through, when you get to the final, is a different ball game. And the thing with DeAndre Daly, he's not the best starter, but he is a very good finisher.
Yeah.
Right. So if Nkrumah make any mistake, Daly is going to try and capitalize. Jaden Reed, who is stepping nicely, Jaden Reed, he has very good start and his drive phase is very good. So if you allow these young men to get ahead of, if Nkrumah allow them to get ahead of him, he will have to try and catch them on the line because they're going to be gone. Because remember, these guys, they're running 10 low, not as low as Nkrumah, but Hector Benjamin is what, 10.3, Jaden Reed is 10.2. So he will have to execute, and I'm hoping that he execute the race of his life, because I want him to run that sub 10. I mean, if it's even 9.99, I want that.
Yeah, I see the man from Kingston College saying Nkrumah winning, Daly second, and Dunkley third. Of course, you know that he's going to count out the JC athlete because he's trying to maximize points for KC.
Yeah, but we have to be practical. In the same breath, we have to be practical. We all know that Nkrumah is the man to beat, but any mistake, and it can cost him, because he was the man to win last year, believe it or not.
Yep.
It wasn't Brian Level, it was Nkrumah who was looking the better of them last season. But of course, he had a problem coming out of the blocks, and we all know what happened. And I saw something similar tonight, and I was like, no, not again. So I'm hoping that he can find it, because, I really want him to get. And it's not just about the points for Kingston College, it's just, to do with his legacy, him getting that new national record and bringing back the national record at home, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Unseen, you had your finger up.
Yeah, man. I disagree with HP in some instances.
Okay.
Nkrumah Boaji.
Just a little advice for you. If you want to be right, agree with the female, but go ahead.
No, that's fine.
You do this at your own peril. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Female is always right, But in terms of foot speed, as I said, if you look back at the world under 20 final with the Botswana athlete, right? So his name again, Let's Still Tobago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though Nkrumah know that he doesn't have the foot speed to catch Let's Still Tobago, he tried his best, and his race was perfect. And if you look at him today, left in the blocks, left in the blocks, and his foot speed, his turnover is so quick. He's a different athlete than
You
last year.
cannot do that in the final, though.
So
Anthony.
we're saying, so are you saying that
I'm
Nkrumie
saying-
can be left in the blocks and run down Daly, Jaden, Hector Benjamin, Dunkley, and those guys? I
When
don't
I say
think.
left in the blocks, I don't want you to put it like.
No, meaning not get.
Any left in the blocks at all, though, unseen. This
Yeah.
If
If he doesn't get the start,
can't beat him.
he's
Can't-
going to have a problem.
Can't beat him. He run past them.
No, unseen. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. I don't
Yeah.
agree with that.
I
I
don't
don't.
agree.
One Kino, what say you, Kino?
I don't agree. If he
Yeah.
get left if he sleep in the blocks again, him
Kino, we're not
definitely.
hearing you.
Me say if he sleep in the blocks,
Your mic is open, but we're not hearing.
You know hear me now?
Yeah,
I am
we-
hearing you. Yeah.
Me say if he sleep in the blocks in the final, when I get to Daily, then read. If Nkrumie sleep in the blocks again, like when doing the prelims.
That's what I think too.
Here you go.
If him get caught with him pants down, him in a problem.
Nkrumie is at what? Nkrumie is at 10-4 athlete,
We know that, but
But
we're
he's
talking
going up
shape,
against
you know.
athletes who can go 10-3 unseen.
Yeah, remember, so these athletes are on 10
Which
to
athlete can
1
go 10-3?
What are you talking about?
Which of them can go 10.03?
At least
No, but-
they can't compare last year's stat with this year's.
Look here.
Everybody
Of
are
course.
Nkrumie not
This is a
shape.
new,
Nkrumie
Unseen.
in the best shape of his life.
unseen. This
But
is
then
a
they measure with life
new,
this year.
this is a totally different race, you know, brother. This is the finals, you know. Everybody are come with them A game and
Champs
Yeah,
final a big like World Championship final.
Unseen. Unseen
Unseen.
not gonna go in wall. Not gonna go.
unseen, you know, get what I want.
Come like you not see Nkrumie turnover and foot speed. Normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we agree with
DeAndre-
that.
you see
No.
DeAndre
We
Daly won.
agree. We understand that, but what we're trying to say,
The only man can beat him at Brian Level and him injury.
no, but look here. What we're trying to say, you know, is this is 100 meters, and these guys that you're running with, they are no walkover. So what I'm saying, if you give them a jump start, you might have a problem catching them. You might have to catch them on the line.
That is right, HP.
Me
Correct.
now say Nkrumie now go win, you know, because he is the man to beat. But what I'm saying, if he is left sleeping or even allow them guys to get out ahead of him too far, it's problem. Remember saying, DeAndre Daly top end speed, you know, has a
He
very
has
good top
the
end
best
speed.
stop and speed of all of them.
Okay.
Daily.
No.
Daly.
What are you
Yes.
talking
With
about?
top end
Unseen?
speed bigger than all of them.
No, unseen, man.
You know
Unseen.
Nkrumie top end speed.
Unseen. You know what? Sometimes.
What is man? They
You know,
watch
I
a
like
race.
what RR
They
you
watch
know,
a
I
race.
I like what RR said. RR said, unseen, see what others can't
Can't
see.
see. All right. Just remember. And this track and field. But always see what others not see.
Well, a lot of your prediction last champs were wrong, you know.
No, no.
So.
No, unseen. Unseen. We're not saying Nkrumie not going to win, you know. But I'm just saying he will have to execute the race of him life. That's all.
Absolutely. All right, let's go. Unseen. I mean, what about we won't go through the all the names. I mean, but on the girls' side, yeah, the girls' side. I mean, no surprises today. All the
Young
top
ladies.
they came through. They came through quite comfortably. I don't think anyone was overexerted themselves, and saying you kind of felt like always kind of interesting to watch prelims because they know who is watching them. They know who they are going up against. So they play possum. You know, if you are easy, they say, okay, let me show you that I can do it easier. Yeah. So you're not kind of sure how much to gauge the kind of effort that they put in it.
It's an easy thing.
Yeah,
Who can look more smoother while running?
exactly. You know. But go ahead and sing. Give us the times going into the
top
next.
16 because there's only 16 at least going into
Okay,
the
go ahead.
So Serena Cole, Edina Lynn. Before we go into that, the record is 11.13. Veronica Campbell Brown, very technical.
Won't be touched.
That I think.
He won't be touching.
All right.
If
Serena.
the Kane sisters didn't do it and Kevona Davis, I can't see how. And what's her name? Oh, geez.
Brianna
Brenna
Liston.
Liston.
Brianna Liston. If they didn't do it,
No,
it's
man.
not happening
But
right
the
now.
thing is, last year
Remember,
class one run in a some hurricane winning like a negative 2.3 when they run in the last year.
Yes, it was a win.
but man is man. Remember Serena
And
Cole.
Brianna fast started.
No?
No,
Brianna finished second.
she finished second.
When did she
Close,
fast?
fine.
Fast start? Was it Carif? When?
No,
What?
Brianna have never fast started since been a Brianna.
Brianna Liston? What did she fast start out of and then she won the 200 meters? Of course she did.
Oh, man.
Which event?
I saw the fast start.
She didn't run the 100.
All the twin did fast start.
Oh, yeah. Brianna didn't run the 100. Yeah. All right, go ahead and see.
Serena Cole, Erin Allen, 11.57. Alexis James, Petersfield High, 11.74. Erin Allen, Tony and Forbes, 11.80. Idel Alana Reed, 11.81. Kamaria Knight, St. Catherine, 11.89. Wilma's Girl, Michaela Garden, 11.84. St. Mary High, Shantae Price, 11.94. St. Mary High again, Glacian Luton, 12.08. Immaculate, Essence Burnbridge, 12.25. Moultal Vernia, Carletta Bernard. Here means it about this girl, but not go and see her. 12.33.
It seems as if she's injured.
Immaculate,
Bernard is injured.
Yeah.
Immaculate Ananda Low.
That's Ananda Low daughter.
Oh,
Yes.
Dana Low
Yes.
sister.
Yeah, Damien Low sister, yeah.
12.6.
She has done from class 4 all the way up. Yeah.
Ashiral Hewlett, St. Catherine, 12.19. Homotech Monique Perdlove, 12.29. Very Technical Tanique Taylor, 12.30. Homotech Sadine Older, 12.41. And Manchester Eye, Shanice Ellis. Over to you, man.
So what about Only Childhood? Only Childhood. Oh, Wolf is what? Class 2.
Wolf is class.
Yeah,
two.
Wolf is
Okay.
class 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Alexia James, why do I feel like she's going to surprise Serena Cole?
No. Okay. She don't have the foot speed.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that either. I'm not
But
seeing
Yeah.
would you guys, that Alexis James has the best top end speed out of all of them?
All right, so let me give you a little thing. Serena Cole is doing long jump as well. Enough. That is the problem I have with Serena Cole. She has to find out what event is her best and focus on that. And I think that is going to affect her in the 100 meters tomorrow.
No, but Serena is not doing anything unique. We've had this before. I mean, even if you look at Young Hodge from BVI at the Carifta here in Kingston, she long jump and then she leave the long jump pit, go and run her semi-final and come back. So this is something that we've seen. So sprinters do this all the time.
Not a lot of sprinters can pull that off though.
Yeah, and Serena Cole have been tested and
she always struggles. You remember even a cup. She struggles because that is why they pulled her out of the sprints even last season.
No, she I guess she just never made the top 2 for Edwin, so they pulled her.
You really think so?
She actually made the top 2 still about it. No, leave that to next time.
Yeah, they had the depth. So what they did was to use the twins.
Yeah, because she
did
could
the
do long
jump.
jump, but the twin could do the long jump, so she
So she did the long and the triple jump, and she won them both. So she gave her school top points, and then of course the twins did their work on the track. So she's that versatile where you can put her somewhere else and she still deliver for the team. But personally, I don't think jumping and running will hurt her unless she get injured in the pits.
I like Alexia James. I think she has been very consistent in her years at champs, and she always delivers.
Yeah.
She has never not performed.
But the
When
thing with
she needed
James,
to perform. Eh?
James always sleeping in blocks, then run down everybody.
Yeah, she doesn't have the best start, James.
Always sleep and have to try run down back everybody.
It's a Petersfield thing.
You see
She,
what the name 400-meter guy used to do as
Yeah,
well.
same run.
yeah,
Antonio.
Watson, yeah.
Yes.
Watson is a finisher. He's a finisher.
No one, but him can do better than that. I think they approach the race them wrong.
So Serena take this one. What about Reed?
Boy,
This one is
it's only going to be close.
right now. It is 1-1 as far as I'm concerned. One Central, one Cariftan. I think the both of them going after this one. So this one to me can go any way, but I still think Serena have that little edge to come out on top. But Alana is going to push her. Alana is definitely going to push her, and but I think Serena might just come. If I am to bet, I wouldn't know how to bet. Yeah.
Keen, who you going with? Somebody mentioned Knight from St. Catherine as well.
No,
But she
Knight,
won't be in the middle. She
Knight won't
probably
be.
will be.
Yeah,
want to be in the top four.
She won't threaten the top three, which is James, Serena, and Alana.
If Alana can get a perfect race with a good dry face, then
Yeah.
because normally as the gun bust, Alana just get up and run. No dry face, no, just get up and start run. So if she can execute a race properly, me feel she can get in nudge because she have this strength. It comes with the strength and she have the speed to go with it. She just need to execute the race right.
Yeah, it's a if thing. For me, for those two,
Yeah.
it is if. How you execute.
Who execute the better race game win tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody execute better race win tomorrow.
All right, I'm seeing we're going to do two more, which is the class 2 boys and class 2 girls. That is because I want to talk about Wolf. There's an athlete that I can't understand. She was at Rossi's. Let's go with the girls first class. She was at Rossi's and she moved to William Nib.
Lavana Williams.
She didn't participate last year, but I think because she had to sit out a year.
Yeah, she sit out a year, yeah.
Right, so she's in class 2.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so I want, but go ahead, Unseen. Give me the class 2 girls, and then we'll, yeah.
All right, so the class 2 record, 11.16 Kevona Davis.
And Kerika Hill.
I want to see Kevona Davis right here. And Kerika Hill, yeah, Kerika Hill.
Yeah, she equaled it last year.
It's a ideal athlete, you know, so you know that Kino, know that today. You can.
Yeah, man, Kerika, in that Quinella last year, she equaled the record.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So, preliminaries. No, but hold on. Kerika Hill run class 1 last year.
No, class 2.
Class 2?
High school.
Class 2, yeah, class 2.
And she just did not go back to high school.
She would just be going to class 1 now.
Yeah.
Should I get cool and run for her money, you know?
Should I be the favorite still? But
yeah, man.
Yeah, man, she would be among the favorites.
But anyway, Shavonique Hazel, people, Idle High, 1 Kino, 12.17. Kasian Johnson, St. Catherine High, 12.19. And Nelia Lewis, Edwin Allen, 12.20. Homewood Akilia Collins, 12.24. Bridgeport Brittany McCormack, 12.24. Edwin Allen, Renesia Edwards, 12.26. Ole Childwood Abigail Wolf, 12.26. William Nib, Lavania Williams, 12.30. Davidson Nyana, St. Jago I, 12.23. Petersfield, Shanice Ramson, 12.35. Allah Ela Pessoa Rowley, St. Andrew I, 12.37. Shaggy Seppi, St. Mary I, 12.40. Aliania Anders, Idel I, 12.44. Herbert Morrison, Rosian Roach, 12.46. Rossi's I, Brianna Grizzle, 12.48. Immaculate Chevy and Sim, 12.55. Homewood Kira Miko, big up in the Nkrumie. No, you're doing a wonderful job with that girl at primary school, sending her after Woodwood. Manchester I, Brianna Allen, 12.48. Holy Childhood, 12.51. Kiana Scott. The Queens School, Leon Johnson, 12.51. St. Mary I, Tiana Rooms, 12.52. Westwood I, Saffron Lins, 12.54. Herbert Morrison, Latoya Walters, 12.57. And last but not least, Shavana Grant, Titchfield I, 12.57. Over to you, Manizma.
All right. Well, let's hear HP go first.
Listen, listen. This one can go anywhere. This one can go to the west. This one can go central. This one can stay at Kingston. And I'm talking about Wolf, Hazel, Lavania. This can go anywhere in the country as far as I am concerned. It's hard to separate them to say this one looks like the favorite. Right now, the top three, they all look like the favorite. So it's hard for me to call because all three of them look very, very good today. Look super clean. Execution looking good and everything. So it's really hard for me to put money on the class two. Really and truly, I don't know. Ask Kina, what is your thoughts?
My thought on the class 2 are so.
Yes, it's hard.
My top 3 in no random order. Williams, Wolf, Hazel.
See there?
But Williams and Hazel already did below the 12 bar this year. And so Williams know how to compete against the bigger girls because last year she competed with the Twins and Hill at the trials. So she will feel that pressure, and Hazel now have a finishing problem. She will start the race good and lead right onto the line, then just out the bar. But if I'm gonna go with Williams and Hazel then Wolf.
That's what I'll go with, right? I'm going with Williams because I think when I watched her, so she missed champs. She comes to the Carifta trial, and that time she was a class 3 athlete going up against class. I think the Twins were in last year a class 2.
Class 2.
Yeah, and she went up against him, and I think she finished like 4th in the finals at the Carifta trials. In being so young, and I mean having taken the year off, I think that has helped her. Wolf is kind of new on the scene because I don't remember her from last season in terms of champs.
Wolf Chinawa, I think MVP? No, not MVP, a racer. I think we don't have the clubs as well now. Wolf.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not training with her school? She doesn't have a school coach?
No, she's not with her school coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I am going to go, and again, Williams have a coach who took her from Rossi's, brought her to William Nib. That means she has stayed with the same coach.
Same coach, yeah.
Yes,
she's more experienced than them.
Yeah, I feel like she's going to do something special. And the second place, I'm not sure about, like, where the other two will, but if I were going to pick one to win, I'd pick Williams.
Okay. Good pick. That's a good pick. I'm just confused. That is all. Unseen? Who's your pick, Unseen?
Well, I am going with the order in terms of who's going to champs the fastest time.
Oh, you're going in terms of time.
Lavanya Williams, may I go with for win, then Sabrina from Lakovia, and then Hazel third.
But that is not running the 100 meter Unseen.
Unseen.
She's running 4. She's
going 4 and 2.
Dockery.
But you didn't never call her name in the qualifiers, and you're giving her to be.
You're giving her a medal.
That means a Dockery full arrangement. Dockery should run the final. Why you put her over this?
Run the final, and she didn't run the preliminary. What is wrong with that?
No, but the time when she run money's man, that exchange up in the final.
But remember, a lot of the kids, they run different races. Depending on their program and stuff. Yeah. So you see them on the list, but they don't necessarily run. Because I saw McAnuff is on the list for 1, 2, 4 hurdles. But she not coming. She not coming into the sprints any at all. I think she doing what? 4-4.
4. Yeah.
4 and 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
All
Unseen.
right. So Hazel step up there. Hazel, the William named girl, Lavanya Williams, and then I forgot Eddie no, because they know them are doing at the sprint, so Daniela Lewis.
Really?
Unseen, I just think you just pick a name out of the hat. Like,
Him pick, him pick who him like. And see him pick who him like.
I don't think him even like her. I just think him just say, all right, well, let's.
Until you know what? Someone I forget the brands, just give it to Edudal in the brands.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that we're not talking about this event, but the 400-meter hurdles girls.
Okay, we're gonna get to that, but because Unseen want to talk about the 200 meters, the 100 meters for class 2 boys, and then we get to
Cool.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Unseen.
But mine's man, yeah, but Byron Walker, you know, to talk about Byron Walker.
Then what?
Anyway,
So where are we now? Class
we're
2.
going to class 2. And then
Yeah.
we're class 2.
Greetings, Ziggy one.
All right, so class 2 boys.
Yeah.
Class 2 boys, 100 meter. Hold on. Try to find it. All right, see it here. So the class 2 boys, 100 meter. This is HP best class, you know. HP love talk about this class, when they come on to Calabar. It's like she's a Calabar.
Yes, I do.
Anyway, the record 10.20 done by Sashin Dennis from Stets. You think that this record can be broken? It's the first
No.
thing. All right. Now, into the semifinal with the fastest time, broken the 11 seconds barrier. Ricardo Clark, Kingston College 10.95. Herbert Morrison to Vane Stewart 11.00. Moshet I, Joan Ramaldo 11.02. St. Elizabeth Tremaine Todd, the under 17 Carifta qualifier 11.09. Shaquin Garden, big one, very big and muscular, tall and strong, 11.10. St. Diego, the third.
Where's Shaquan Garden from?
Shaquin Garden, where's he from?
Yeah. Which school?
No, Calabar, man.
Calabar.
So you have to say that. No, I know, but you're
Okay.
giving. You assume that everybody listening, because you know he's from Calabar and he's muscular and all of that. Everybody knows. Come on, Nancy. Go ahead.
Is that too muscular?
Maybe it's the man full of man strong. That's the man muscle when they run. You don't see it. Anyway,
Strong muscle though.
Dante Watson, Jamaica College, 11.20. Kimani Garden, people are supposed to know the school that, you know. Calabar I, 11.34. Kyle Bowden, Kingston College, 11.12. Camperdown, Jamari Bailey, 11.15. Greater Portmore, Tyreek Robinson, 11.21. St. Catherine I, Patrick McKenzie, 11.24. Excelsior I, Malik Nugent, 11.30. St. Diego, Uday Tolo, 11.44. Herbert Morrison, Kimani Emmons, 11.44. Sydney Pagan, Romaria Blake, 11.52. St. Catherine I, Charles Wright, 11.17. St. Elizabeth Malik Paradise, 11.31. St. George's Raheem Collins, 11.37. Popping I, Elijah Campbell, 11.38. Carrion College Patrick Bowes, 11.43. Denby I, Dever Wint, 11.46. Yara Castle, Rod Neil Mitchell, 11.14. Last but not least, over here near Manning's Man, the school that he loves to watch playing football. Ochres I, Rajan Garrix,
What you telling the people that nonsense would like to watch play football? All right. So, class 2 boys. This is where I think Calabar are going to get some points. I think they're going to have 2 medalists. In my opinion, I think both gardens have a good chance of medaling here. I don't know what medals they will get, but I have a feeling that they will pick up. Worst case scenario, they get fourth and a medal. I think they are two good athletes. So that's my. I don't know if there's a clear favorite in class two. Just based on what I've been seeing for the season so far. So HP, what say you?
Based on form and based on form, I think going to the tip is going to be Stex and Calabar for the gold medal. Going to the tip is going to be Gordon, Shaquane Gordon, and Tremaine Todd. I think those are the two top boys for class two, and I think those two will be going to tape. Who will get the medal? That is another debate. But I think the top four in this race are, and this is in no special order or the same order. It is going to be Gordon, Todd, Gordon, and Clark from Kingston College. I think that's where we're going to see a super race. But out front, I think that we're going to have Todd and Shaquille.
Yeah, all right. What say you, Kino?
I think the winner can run at least 10-3. Anybody would, I think they can run 10-3.
Depends on the wind.
It depends on the wind.
Right. But wind or no wind, even if the wind is not the best, but I still think that Gordon and Todd is going to go to the tape together because they're two very good athletes. And as Unseen said earlier, Shaquille is very strong. Shaquille run a 100 like a beast, especially when he has competition. So I think that
he runs like the herder. What's his name again? Russell?
His style is kind of different, but he is like a beast. He's like a monster, especially if you run up beside him. He seems to find that extra gear to pull away a little bit. So it is going to be very exciting to see, or very interesting to see him against Todd. And Todd is just flawless. Everything about his race
today.
Yes, he is. Wow, he is something to watch.
One thing I must say with St. Elizabeth Technical is that on the male sprinting, they just keep producing.
Yes.
Finalists year after year after year.
Yeah, and I'm glad you say that because States going into champs, States have the fastest time for class two, which is the same young man, Tremaine Todd, and they have the fastest time for class three boys, which is Sean Lewis. So they are leading the class two and they're leading class three. And believe it or not, Lewis from class three is the man to beat, and Todd from class two is the man to beat. Both of them from Stets. So Stets is doing something right.
Yep. I mean, you check last. Go ahead.
2021 Stets sweep.
Sweep 100.
Yeah, and remember before that they have Nigel Ellis. I mean, they just keep producing. They just keep producing.
Yeah.
Male sprinters. Unseen. Who say, what say you?
My name is one. One thing I can tell you about the sets at least, they're very explosive, quick out of the blocks. And if Tremaine Todd gets a good start, better than Shaquille Garden.
Gone
with him. Yeah, I understand. Yes. But if Shaquille Garden can get a start, so it's gonna be tricky because the fast rule telling you the fast somebody's gonna pick that start,
Wait, Unseen, come on, don't say that, man. Don't wish that on the athletes.
No, man, because everybody goes say, boy, I should be that quick out of the blocks. So the first thing. So the coach, I'm gonna tell you exactly how Shaquille can beat him. You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
Coming into champs, man, is one. Tremaine Todd have the fastest time, 10.53. Shaquille Garden have the fourth fastest time coming to champs, 10.71. him run fast than that in the 100 meter. Even Kimani Garden run fast than him 10:68. You understand? Coming into champs. You understand me?
But he has not run a lot of race. The truth
I
is,
was
though,
I was just about to say that. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
the Calabar athletes were not heavy on the circuit unseen leading up to champs. To be fair to them.
I think he ran that time at the Calabar meet in January.
That's true, man. But what we can say is that speed training, they're going to run faster once the wind is okay and good. So for me, Tremaine and Todd, you know, when I go with Shakwe Garden for win, Tremaine and Todd second and Kamani Garden third. That's my pick.
And that's not a bad pick.
That's my pick.
That's a doable pick. That's a doable pick.
So 1, 2, 1, 3 for Calabar.
All right. I mean, HP wanted to talk about the 400-meter hurdles. Unseen want to talk about his athletes in class 3, 100 meters. So go ahead, Unseen.
Wait, man's man. When they do the girls flat 4?
Class 1?
No, like that class them.
Yeah.
Oh, come and join late then. All right.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Unseen. The 100-meter class 3.
Boys.
And then we close out with the 400-meter hurdles, girls.
All right. So 100-meter class 3.
Hey,
100-meter class 3. Boys.
Fireworks.
Work. Hey, people. Tell you. This
Fireworks.
The normal thing is. So 24 athletes in this one, people. Let's go. And the record.
The hardest kind of semifinals.
10
Three
points.
semifinals, only 1 and 2 automatically qualify, plus the 2 fastest.
It's 1 time.
Yeah, go ahead and see.
Christopher Scott from Jamaica College holding this record, 10.69. Not seeing him on the circuit. What's going on? Anyway, Malik Dennis, Jamaica College, 11.06. Radiki Walters, Stets again, 11.54. Jonathan Clark, 11.55. Sean Lewis, Stets, 11.56. San Diego, Ray J. Reese, 11.64. The hurdler, the big hurdler. Thomas Daly. One is my, say Ray J come from down here. Ray J. Reese. But hurdler, Thomas Daly, Cornwall College, 11.71. Byron Walker, Calabar, 11.82. Easy. I think I don't know how easy it was. Like, he needs to change his Walker to Byron Easy. Anyway, Kevin Mackenzie, San Diego I, 11.93. Joshua Spence, Kingston College, 11.64. Michael Graham, Excelsior I, 11.69. Cornwall College, Kelly Reed, 11.72. Herbert Morrison, Tishan Garvey, 11.75. Jamaica College, Javante Coburn, 11.78. Herbert Morrison, John Aaron Spence, 11.90. Campion College, Nasir Mac Morris, 11.91. Arden I, Zachary Rowe, 12 seconds flat. Manchester, Brianna Mindley, 11.83. Marcus Garvey, Giovanni Coombs, 11.86. Calabar I, Ronaldo Francis from Jericho Primary over to Calabar. Big up Ronaldo Francis, qualifying 12.00. Wilmot's boy, DeAndre Myrie, 12.05. Wilmot's boys, Omarion Thomas, 12.05. Homewood Tech, Jaden Collins, 12.09. Beer Tech, 12.10. Sean Palmer, Nathan Brand, last but not least, St. George's, 12.16. Over to you, man is man.
All right. Well, I mean, this is, I think Calabar missed a trick right here. I think they have sold themselves short on medals. I think they are better athletes than Francis.
The second athlete injured man, but
he's injured.
Look like Peko up on it.
Peko.
Yeah.
That's, I'm wondering, where is he? Why didn't they put him in the?
Which of them?
Jamaica.
Which of them? Okay.
He's injured.
He's injured?
Jamaica Peko. Yeah, look
Are
like
you?
him.
you
Oh,
look.
wow.
I'm not certain. I'm just saying because he's the second fastest, and he's not in
I
it.
am wondering if they have him for the 2 and the 4,
Or the
No,
2 on the hurdles.
or the 2 on the hurdles.
maybe.
So I think they are so certain that Byron is going to win that they are saying, Byron, win this. Let us save Peku for a next sure medal. Here's the problem. I think the state athletes can beat Byron.
No, is one. No. You see
All
this?
right.
You see Byron foot speed.
I'm just telling you what I think, and I think they have basically lost out on points by this decision. In
And
my
that's
opinion.
one foot speed.
Listen,
Yes, somebody
Thomas,
said Jamaica Pickle listed for the hurdles. Yeah,
I'm telling you that I think they have.
listen. Thomas Daly ran today and the man looked smooth. He did not even go in his dry phase. That's unseen. We watched it together today. He did not go in his
Which one of them?
Thomas Daly from West. So this race, I think Byron has his work cut out for him with Lewis from Stets and Thomas Daly. I think Thomas Daly is from Cornwall College or one of those West schools.
All right, people. You go see what Byron going to do them. I've been telling you already, We're telling already, Don't worry yourself.
I mean, Byron, where is Byron on the list in terms of time today?
Byron going to lead them.
I think he's way down. He's not.
He's leading?
Byron
No,
going to lead them in the blocks.
No, based on time that they run today, I'm seeing. You
Check
have
the
the
time.
time?
Byron is around the 6th fastest time.
Yeah, but remember, I'm
He was
easy.
easy.
Yeah, he was, but you have to give
Easy.
he was easy, but you have to give his opponent some respect because remember you and I even agree on it today on seeing that Thomas Daly did not even go into his dry phase and he was very, very easy. And Lewis from Stets, oh my God.
We at Brian Daly, because we remember that,
Yeah, man, Thomas Daly, remember
Thomas
today when
Daly from Cornwall College.
yes.
971.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Hey,
Remember last year?
You know the time Byron coming at this with the championship with them time them not speed trading it on them belt.
Yes, I know that he's second on the list coming in, but we're talking about this is championship now where people remember, we're not saying Byron cannot win, but we have to show respect to his opponent who are doing that's good.
Watch me now, HP. You show respect.
Hold on, unseen. Kino trying to say something. Let's hear Kino. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Kino.
Last year, I bet my money upon Bramwell to win the double.
I am telling you. Don't talk about Bramwell.
And Bramwell going to win the 200.
Listen,
Byron is a good 100-meter runner, but he's a better 200-meter runner.
Listen, this is competition and any game can play because everybody coming to win. Everybody coming to win. And we have to pay respect to people's opponent because, listen, these schools from Central and from the West and even from the East, everybody turn up for this championship.
Watson at Stets is the person who is responsible for conditioning and preparing the athletes, especially the sprinters. He's responsible for Shelley. Go and check the athletes that Stets do not count out the Stet athlete.
Never.
The second place of the team.
You can't.
Is that right?
And we're not saying Byron, Marquino.
This one, I'm sure. Nobody can beat Byron over that.
Marquino, I am not saying Byron cannot win, but I have to look at other athletes and I have to look at what they're doing. I have to look at the form that they're coming with. And today and that is why I have on paper right now, my top 3 is Lewis, Daly, and Walker. The order, I don't know.
No problem.
But
me, I tell you, based on Byron challenging these athletes from primary level coming up and dismissing them from primary school in the championship.
Remember, say script do flip. Remember, say script do flip,
No, but no, them time in their own Minzy. At the time, I mean, they are coaching them time there. Say Chris Taylor school him jolly go.
The one down in Bagua?
Yeah, man. Means he
Unseen.
coach him.
Did he run against Lewis in primary school?
Who name Louis?
There you go.
Sean Lewis from Stets, the leader of the of the 100 class 3.
Yeah, man, he run against them youth them on a primary.
Oh, you know.
Some of them know man is man.
Unseen, do not say things that way like that, but do not say things.
Man is man, some of them know.
So, all right, okay, Unseen, with respect. With respect your comment. You said Walker are going. I mean, me, for a person who talk about sports, I can't definitively say because competition is a different ball game. But I know that these 3 young men, it look like this is where the medals will come from. Who will win it? I don't know. But tomorrow is the semi. When we look at the semi and
You're
then...
not pick somebody then. You're not pick nobody.
No, these are my top 3. To be honest...
Pick one. Who do you think I win the gold medal? Come.
It is tough. It is tough to call a name because these 3 young men look real good and them have the time. And even if we're looking at the times for the first round, Byron don't even fall in my top 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Byron run easy. But
the other athletes, easy. The other athletes were easy Unseen.
No, when I run the JC and run
no, man, Lewis was very easy. And Daly, look here now, man, I want you to go back and watch. Go look it up and look for Daly, the heat with Thomas Daly from Cornwall College. The young man did not even go into
He didn't break a sweat. He didn't break a sweat. Unseen.
Didn't.
Anyway,
Unseen is very brave, and I respect that. So if the Walker can't lose, so that's cool. That's cool.
HP 100 US.
Where you not go about the business?
All right. HP, you wanted to talk about it. Let me just read this comment from KW Media. He says, "Don't overlook 2 major events in terms of points that will determine who wins champs that took place today, the 1500 meters and the steeplechase, which was dominated by Kingston College on the boys' side. I think that is why. KW Media, I also take all the things that you say from a KC perspective because I know you're a KC man. So you'd want us to discuss those things because you figured that KC did well in those things. But you're absolutely right. Because that is where Calabar, in the 1500, is where a couple of seasons ago, Calabar would have dominated the 1500, and that led them to champs victory a few seasons ago. But we won't discuss that tonight. We're going to close off by discussing the 400-meter hurdles for girls. So, HB, tell us about that. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, man, I like that race, and I'm looking forward to that race because the top four, I call them the top 4. Alea Baker, Onika Makanoff, Natasha Fox, and what's the other young lady name? Edwin Allen. In other words, Heidel versus Edwin Allen. But who would have a young lady there? I think she ran. Hold on. I think I have it right here.
1 each in 59 something.
Annalise Brady. So this race is going to be a very competitive race. We're talking about.
You really think so?
Yeah, man, it is going to be competitive, man, because Tony and Bedford from Edwin Allen and Natasha Fox from Edwin Allen is looking super good. And of course, the pair from Idle of Alea Baker and Onika Makanoff. That is going to be, because what you have to understand, this race is being dominated by 2 schools that are vying for champs. So both of them should get
at stake.
So both of them should get big points here. And Alea Baker, to me, looked the easiest of them all. Alea Baker was actually jogging. She actually jogged the last 100 meters.
Third time slow, but
yes, because she was jogging. She did not run hard, especially the last 100.
I don't know if I can go, like, I can't see any of these at least beating Onika Makanoff though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. She can.
Listen, the fact that at Crafter Trials, Baker run down Beckford shows him McAnuff can beat Beckford.
Let me tell you, you see this race, believe it or not, these 5 young ladies, you have 5 young ladies that any one of them can win this race. Any one of them. Alea Baker looks like she can win.
The Old girl, she isn't consistent now, but she did well since now, but she's not consistent.
Yes, Alea Baker looked like she put it together, but I can tell you that Jody and Beckford from Edwin Allen look very fearless. Jody and Beckford look very fearless, and Annalise Brady from Homewood, I think she won at Central Champs.
Yeah.
Yes.
She but McAnuff didn't run the hurdles at Central Champs.
Yes, McAnuff. Yes,
yeah,
they did, but they were loaded after this race. They were loaded.
Yeah, she did. But because McAnuff, remember, McAnuff workload, because this race is going to be run Friday night, and I think the 400 meters
is Thursday night.
It's Thursday night, so it means that if McAnuff is in the 400, she will have to run her semis. She's going to have to run her semi-final between now and Friday. So she would run her semis, then she would run the 400 final, then she will have to come back for the 400 meter finals on Friday. Normally the 400 is on a Saturday, but what they've done is to move it to Thursday. So you find that the 400 meters is Thursday, 400 meter hurdles is Friday. So all the rounds you have to run over, call it 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, less than 24 hours of recovery time.
Right. So even if McAnuff don't win the 400 meter hurdles, I think she and her teammate can get big points, but I think they're going to get a run for their money from Edwin Allen and Homewood.
McAnuff will win one of them races. Either the 4 or the 4.
Well, remember the 4.
Let me tell you what I'd seen. Sometimes here's what I think. You don't break down. You just
break down the race. Yeah. Remember, Rickian is leading the 400, and that's the only job Rickian has.
HP anti collection spoil pitney. Anything they might tell them that
he just calls something to break it down. You have to look at the opponent. Rickian Russell is on fire. Rickian is a seasoned 400 meter runner. Rickian Russell around 51. You understand? 51 and change. Yeah, but Rickian don't have no other responsibility but
unseen
and 4x4.
All right. Let me see if we can be fair now. If McAnuff win the 400 meter hurdles, I don't think she can recover in time for win if she win the 400 meter flat Thursday night, I don't think she'll recover in time to win the 400 meter.
Right, so she have to choose one.
Yes, she have to choose which one.
Because she have to choose which one she want to win. Because remember now, Ricky don't run yet. McAnuff run already tonight.
And not only that, the Edwin Allen 400 meter hurdles girl, she only run the 400 meters hurdles and the relay. She don't run the flat 4.
And that is why I said Tony and Beckford look. She look fearless. She and Natasha Fox, they're going to get some good points for Edwin Allen. You understand? So the race is going to be the top 5 is McAnuff, Beckford, Baker, Fox, Brady from Homewood. How it will go is another thing, but I know what McAnuff can do, but no, because when you look at it and when you break it down, it's hard to call, because the only person in this event that has duties in the 400, I think, is McAnuff. I don't know if Alea Baker running the 4 also. I don't know, but I know that McAnuff will be running all. So it is going to be very tough. Because remember, Tony and Beckford defeated her tonight. Granted, she might be taking it easy because she know what her workload is, so she's not running to win.
Yeah.
So
she will come up with 4x1 and 4x4 again.
Right. So So maybe what they'll have to do is to rest Makanov for the 4x4. Do not put her in the rounds. They might need her for the 4x1 because you're going to need them 12 points. You have to make sure, say, the right team out there to bring in the 4x1. The 4x4, you can, make some mistakes and still recover and qualify, but you need your best team to qualify for the 4x1. So
they don't have a lot of class ones still.
HP, more tell me who you think will win.
Oh, Jesus, what can I do with this? All right. Honestly, that one you're tough to call, serious. I like Makanov.
Don't make you force if you call the win it, yeah.
I like Makanov. And I like her from they are class 4. I like that little girl. But
Makanov is a fighter, you know.
Yes. Yeah, but I noticed her most of this season. How many times she win this season? Must say one time.
She never really run a lot this season either.
Well, she didn't win at Central.
Mostly unrelated duties this season.
Yeah, she didn't win at Central. She didn't win at Corporate. Who win at Corporate?
She don't run at Corporate.
No, she don't run at Corporate.
Because she's at Central.
No,
she
didn't run at
She didn't run the 400 meter hurdle.
She lost twice, Central and Cincinnati.
Yeah.
She didn't run the 4 hurdles. She only run the flat 4 at Carifta.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
She didn't run at Carifta. She didn't run at Carifta.
She didn't run
at... Okay.
Early season, she started off with doing 100 meters, remember? Because she run level 6 already this season.
I think she wants to win the 400 and not the hurdles. She just doing the hurdles to go to the final and get points.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Makanov is in two events that are tough. Them tough.
Yeah.
They are tough.
And I think one is for points and one is to win. I think the one that is for points is the 400 meter hurdles, and she's going to want to win the flat 400. That's what I think.
And that flat 4 is going to be tough.
But you still what happened last year when she go to try win the 4 flat and she lose to Oakland. She come and win the hurdles because she decided she want to win one. So
yes.
Come back with the same mentality. She has to win
one.
The
reality is that Ricky and Russell is not a walkover. Ricky is a super athlete. That's the first thing we have to remember.
No, she's not a super over there. She's not a super over there.
She's not a super over Makanov.
No.
In the flat 4,
she is. 51. The two of them are 51.
No, what I'm trying to say, if you look at Ricky's track record, Ricky is a quarter miler by profession. I would say Makanov is a 400 hurdler by profession.
No, she have a whole heap of things to learn on the 400 hurdle. She's still a shuffle.
I think that's her better event still. I think that's her better event still.
They're far behind.
If I rank them by the flat 4, still no Onika McNabb is a better flat 4 than Ricky and also. If you compare them with times, because we can also just have to do one faster time than McNabb. But if you say second fastest, third fastest, fourth, you just have to see McNabb right through.
In terms of executing a 400,
that matters zilch in this. I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
Asafa Powell have more sub 10 clocking than you saying.
Two different race management. Good point.
Good point. Carry on.
Right.
Management, carry on.
But you said both fastest time is superior.
Way superior.
When compared. So you may go, all right, you send both, bam, Asafa Paul. But the person who is number 1 is not Asafa, is Usain. So you have the fastest time. You are the class athlete. That is how it works for me.
Well, if I be honest, still, I get McNabb to the flat 4. Reason a week before she run 4x1, 4x4, 4x2, come up 1 week after she can run 4 hurdles, 400, 4 hurdles again, and can still run 51. She have it.
but Kino, but she still have a heavy workload,
But the
which is
workload
what
is less
HP saying.
because
No, it is less enough, but it's still more than what Rikiana has, which is what HP is saying. Even though it is less than what it was, it's still a lot compared to the other athlete that is her main competitor.
you know what is the greatest thing? The 400 doesn't have a prelims now. It's just semi and final. So she have less events to do now. Just semi and final.
And you
But she
know
won.
what too? You know what too? I think the 4x1, but I'm not sure if it will run before or after. I think the 4x1 rounds and the 4x4 rounds are gonna run what? Thursday, Friday. I think it's Thursday, Friday they're running the rounds of the relays. So they have to go manage. If Makanov doing those two events, they have to go manage her properly. She cannot run in the
All right,
rounds.
so it depends on so it depends on the eater them put them in. So then we know the school where I carry the timing. We don't have them go put out a strong team. So it's simple as that, you know. So the coaches never know that. You understand me? But one is man. I know why I say it, you know, because you are HP.
It's not so simple, man. It's not so simple.
You never understand how not gonna feel with them kind of.
No, you know, Una misinterpret me now. Remember, I'm not saying Makanov cannot win, you know. What I am doing, I am breaking down the race for the possibility, what is likely to happen. Because remember, you know, as I said before, this race, Makanov can win it, Tony and Beckford can win it, Alea Baker. So any one of these, so if Makanov win tomorrow, you can come to me and say, see what me to tell you HP, because I did not say.
I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want to pick nobody.
No, but I did not
I'm
say
going to call it the
that
breakdown
she
lady.
cannot.
The breakdown.
Look
I'm
here,
going to call it the breakdown lady.
No, I cannot. No, because I like to look at the different athletes and their strengths and their weaknesses and how they can capitalize and who can do what. So I'm not the type of person who just gonna say, all right, Makanov go win. Makanov go win based on what? I have to give the audience some information why I think Makanov or Ricky are going.
When it comes down to selecting persons in sports, Unseen is an extremist. It's either you are the best or you are the worst.
No, but Unseen, don't even think of Unseen, don't even think about why he's picking somebody, you know, and just pick a name.
Yeah.
No, man. All right. Give me the point HP.
Who are going Unseen?
Yeah?
Who are going the four?
Which one? The 4 flat?
4 hurdles.
Well, 4 hurdles, I not think Makanov are going to win that one. I think she's going to win the 4 flats.
Okay.
So there's some money upon the 4 flat. 4 hurdles,
Okay.
she got in the ranking. Not she got there, but you know.
So who is going to win the 4 hurdles?
4 hurdles. I think our teammate going to win it.
Alea Baker?
Yeah.
It's not a bad pick either.
That's a bad pick. That's why I say Alea looking good. Yeah, not a bad pick.
Yeah.
And Tony and Beckford can win it too.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it.
Woman is one picking.
Me?
Huh?
You know that I'm going to pick the Edwin Allen athlete.
Tony and Beckford?
Write it down. Right here. Write it down.
Oh, yeah. You picking Tony and to win?
Yeah.
Tony and can win, man.
And sometimes, to me, sometimes the lane is so important. I think if she get the lane inside of Makanov, it gives like sometimes even those little things, especially in the hurdles, the 400-meter hurdles. I think the lane that you get.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. I think you see, like Makanov like has to get a lane because her hurdling technique is so poor right now. If she gets a difficult lane.
Yeah. Because Tony and Beckford ran the fastest time tonight.
Yep.
She ran the fastest time.
I would go with her because I just think her hurdling technique is better, which is going to give her a better lane, which is make it very difficult for Makanov.
Yeah, I think she's going to get a better lane than Makanov, unless they decide to I guess they'll put Makanov in the middle. In the middle, you might have Tony and Beckford, Makanov with the second fastest time, then Annalise Brady from Homewood, and then of course Natasha Fox and Alea Baker. Their time is like 1 minute and change. But It seems as if they're all going to be somewhere in the middle. But Makanov, even though she came second, she might get a very good lane because she has a second fastest time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Listen, go ahead, HP.
but this is going to be one of those races. I know that we say we're closing on this, but I have to touch on that young man from Edwin Allen in the 400-meter hurdles class 1. What's his name again? I have it right here. Damn, what is his name? Oh my God, he won the class 1.
That one, yeah.
Class 1, the young
I can get it for
man.
you if I don't have it.
Him very
Yes,
talented.
yes, please. Tyrese. I think it's Tyrese Hyman.
Yes, there's Simon.
Oh, wow. What a beauty.
Listen, I will tell you this. If level was okay, Edwin Allen winning the 400 meters. 4x4.
He ran a very good 400. No, but Delano Kennedy is the favorite for class 1.
No, man. I'm saying that the 4x4,
Oh, 4x4, yeah.
level was fit.
He's running the 4x4 though.
He is.
But I think he's a champs, but he's just not running the 100, I think.
He's not. Yes, running the 2 and the 4x1 and 4x4.
Listen, Edwin Allen is going with those 3 guys. Edwin Allen, because they did well at Gibson without level on the team.
Yeah, they have a bad team, a bad 4x4 team, man.
Yeah, man.
That is like that is going to be a ding dong battle. But Hyman is his name. I see also Ziggy Man said Casey actually dropped points today. I think he was talking, was it the 1500 meters that dropped points in?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
What? Meaning what? One of their athletes who was supposed to go through didn't go through?
Look, so.
Don't know.
In the 15?
Yeah, man is
No,
more
but
than
All the Casey dropped points today. In what?
I think all their athletes basically gone through.
Even the steeplechase?
Yeah, even the steeplechase. I mean, they won the two steeplechase tonight. The 2 prelims.
Yeah.
So they're very much on their way. And Ruto, Kiprop won his heat. Ruto, that other young man, what's his name? Giko or something like that. All the Africans going through.
One is man.
Yes, sir.
You sure it's them on the right age?
Everybody keep on saying that the age not right.
That's what they're saying.
I've got to
A lot of people have been saying that, but it is what it is. We really can't even get into that. Don't try to muddy up KC water. So that means KC can't complain when JC use other Caribbean nationals to play on their team.
But I don't know why people complain about this, and it is legal. It is legal, you know. It is legal to have international students. So it's not even.
Ziggy Man is right for real.
He said Casey
one of Casey favorite in the class 1 hurdles, 4-meter hurdles didn't make it. No, and I favorite them.
He didn't make it?
No, I think they're supposed to get big points. I think.
Which class is that? Which class?
Class 1
for hurdles.
Yeah, check it. Yeah.
Are you sure?
So there is one Kingston College athletes.
One drop out. Yes, Farbs. But they were expecting Casey to get 1-2 with Jenkins and Farbs.
Yeah.
Let's see no more. Yeah,
that still won't hurt them.
Well, he also said that Casey dropped points in class 1 long jump. One jumper did not start and the other barely qualified. And in the 400-meter hurdles class 1 qualified when 2 were expected. Yeah.
So how many points? I would have to look back at my thing to see how many points they were supposed to be getting from class 1 4 hurdles.
They were supposed to get 11 points.
And class 1 long jump.
11 points.
Yeah.
And class 1 long jump as well.
And class 1 long jump, they were expected to get 9 points.
9.
So that's 20 points.
If the one barely got through them, saying no must win then.
Well, if one athlete go through, then we at least get 1 point. So then drop what 18 points basically.
Well, Forbes can win the hurdles, you know. Can't count on
Hmm?
Forbes.
Yeah.
They can get 10 points and lose them.
But JC alone, let me see.
Cephas did not start for long jump.
What man is one? What man is one? Calabar,
Yes, sir.
if they allow them drop points, it not gonna hurt them because Calabar don't make it.
You're missing Calabar. What
Yes.
about JC?
JC don't make it neither. I mean, that's one day, one JC at leader there. Princewell Martin. Him alone.
But remember, HP was saying JC going to dominate the drums.
Yeah, man.
How about the
JC.
4 hurdles, you know?
Yeah, but the 4 hurdles is just you're gonna probably find one athlete. There's no school that has 2 athletes in the 4 hurdles.
No, too.
Calabar supposed to have one, right?
So it
No.
balance.
Yes,
Calabar
all of
now
them have
none in
one.
there. Calabar now none in there.
Yeah, most of the
Look here,
schools.
Calabar is not in a lot of the class 1
But
events.
Saturday-
They're not in the 100. I don't think they're in the 200. Meaning
Yeah.
the times that they're going with might not put them in the final. The
No,
400 class
Yeah.
1. Yeah, Calabar not factored in. When I was doing my prediction, they're not factored in a lot of the class 1 race. And we saw it today.
And weak in a class on, man. But
Weak, yeah, very, very, very weak. Class two is supposed to give them close to 100 points based on when I was tallying.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, them have a wish that Kobe only can get
Kobe
Only
Lyons.
18 points.
18
Kobe
points.
win
Yeah.
everything. Nobody can beat Kobe.
You're the brother, yeah.
But in reality, who can beat Kobe? You tell me.
Yeah, tell them what.
One
Tell
thing-
me, tell me somebody who can beat Kobe.
And see, never talk with interest in a year.
No, but nobody ever beat Kobe.
Yes,
Because
do
thing-
that, but
It's not a matter of who out there can beat Kobe. Suppose Kobe go out there and foul all in throws. He just can't find the rhythm.
a coach I need to forget. That's right then. You think Calabar a joke thing? When it comes on
Ziggy.
to
Well,
shows,
listen, one thing I know is that if
you
Heidel
have
win girls' champs, Calabar can win boys' champs. If Calabar win boys' champs, Heidel can win girls' champs.
I would love for Corey Bennett, and I've been saying this all season. I would love for Corey Bennett to win those 2 trophies and rewrite Champs' history book.
That's not going to happen at all.
No, it might not happen this year, but I mean, I want something new in the history book, man. The history book,
Yeah.
we need something. I mean, he would create history. You know, he would take the thing to a different level. The same coach winning boys and girls champs. You know, the same championship. I mean, that's legacy. That's
Yeah.
legacy. You know, I'm looking at legacy, but it not look doable because you can't win champs without class 1.
Yeah. This one, JC would have gained in 400 hurdles. They put 2 in class 2 finals where only 1 was expected, and they put 1 in class 1 who was way down on the season list. Listen, I want to thank you guys so much for helping out Unseen, because without you, I don't know, Unseen would have managed with all its prediction. They have
So-
actually, you know, FIFA has given him he has a 10-match ban in discussing football on YouTube. So he has to wait until 10 games have been played. So he has to stick primarily.
Oh wow, hush unseen, but unseen. May I write it down here? So you
Kobe Lyons.
say Walker can't lose.
Walker
Unseen.
can't lose.
I would love for him to win. I would love for him to win.
Oh, yeah, let's say you love for him to win, but tomorrow, I will say when he win tomorrow, I will come.
But when I look at this competition, especially in the sprints, when you look at the competition, it is hard to call a winner in any of these sprint races. And let me tell you, as good as Nkrumie is and he's leading and everything, if he doesn't have any mishap, he's good. He's good to go, but we know that his start is not the best right now. So I'm hoping for the best because I want a national record and I want the class 1 record to come back to Jamaica.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm seeing the points gap from last year is too big for Calabar to win this year. It's between JC and KC this year.
Yeah, I think JC can give them a good run for their money because JC is going to be picking up points all around. JC in the field on paper is very dominant, and the middle distances, yep. The 4x4, JC is predicted to win the 4x4 and the medley and come second, at least second in the 4x1.
KW, money is one. You have to tell that, because me tell the money is one already.
So what?
The Calabar fans want Calabar to win, but KC.
No, we have to be practical and objective.
Guys, based on the prediction, it's a prediction. Calabar is them predict that Calabar now go get points in 9 event, KC 4 and JC 3.
And that's true because when I was doing
KC
my thing,
already lose points already because they have one go through. So JC
Calabar not gain the points.
Let me tell you.
And JC have also gained.
Yes,
Gain.
So based what I go now, JC probably lead champs right now.
Yeah. When I was looking, especially in class 1, I was like, oh my God, no CBar, no C. I was just putting 0 points, 0 points, 0 points. And it was mostly for the class 1. Of course, class 2 dropped some points also, will not get some crucial points also when you get to like 800 and so forth. So
KC Rose class is class 3 and KC and Calabar Rose class. Calabar Rose class are class 1 and KC is class 1 and 2.
Well, KC rounded, KC is a little bit more rounded than Calabar in class 1 because they're going to get points in the 100, the 200, the 400,
JC
the
more
400.
No, JC is the more rounded squad right now.
Yeah, JC looking good, even though KC still have depth because, of course, they're going to get big points in the steeplechase. Them look like them can get 1-2.
You see tomorrow after the 100 meter, a lot of key, HP, Mannings man. Just know, 1 Byron Walker, 1 Kobe Lawrence.
No, but we didn't say they're not winning, sweetheart. Why am I stressed out so management?
Let's make sure.
Listen, I know unseen by now. That is why I was given the ban on the football thing. And the rate that he's going, he will not finish this year talking about track and field. He will be banned as well.
All right, Ziggy Man said, what Ziggy Man saying, I started with KC winning by 13. After today, JC winning by 7. Wow. I'll see how they swing, tomorrow. Calabar have a chance to win. Are you serious, Ziggy Man? I'm going to sleep good tonight.
He said Calabar have no chance to win. They are dangerous.
Oh, no chance to win. Oh, yes.
They'll be dangerous next year.
Yeah.
Ziggy Man normally does his prediction and get his points thing. I mean, he got it very close last year. In terms of
no one never got have a talk with Ziggy Man.
Yeah. Ziggy Man is very good at that. He normally calculates the points down to a T. And he was very close last year. I think he got both on the girls and on the a marginal error, within the marginal error.
Even my prediction this year, I said to HP, I said them predict basically with 310 for Edwin, but we predict 230 for Idle. If things change, Idle can go 285 with Edwin, 294.
Here, what is going to be Heidel's problem now, in my opinion, and based on what is on paper?
Class 1.
Heidel is very strong in class 1 and the lower class, some of the lower classes. But here, they're very dominant in the sprints. But you see, when you get to the middle and long distance, Edwin is going to start getting big points and move away from them a little bit. If Heidel can find some points in the middle and long distance and in the field, it is going to be a nice little battle. But even though Edwin Allen is not strong in any class, they are rounded because they're going to get points in the sprint, in the middle distance, the long distance, and in the field. But where Heidel is going to start dropping points is when you get to the middle and the long distance. And that's where Edwin Allen might capitalize and pull away a little bit. Not sure how far.
All right, wonderful. Listen, you can check out HP Track chat on her Facebook platform. That's where she's at
Also
right
YouTube.
now.
And I'm
So
also on
you're
YouTube.
back on YouTube now?
Yes, as HP Chat Track. So I turn around the track chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat track
Chat track, yes.
instead of right. So check her out there. Lots of track and field content. Always have former athletes on the program. You know where
Yes.
to find Unseen. He's normally on the scene, and they want him to be in. And then so you have here we go. You have HP track chat and
No.
HP chat track, and then you have
Perfect.
one Kino on track. All right.
One team.
I love it. I love it.
So I want to thank you so much for being a part of the show. It was such a great honor being on with you all tonight. And to every person in the comment section, also want to say a big thank you to you. All of you normally say that management knows nothing about track and field. All he knows about is football. I am very versatile. I do prefer the sport of football, but you know, and I like senior track and field. So I'm normally around the Diamond League circuit. I follow that, I hold that at the international meet because it's hard to keep track of so many athletes at champs.
Yes.
Because very few of them get into become like consistent
Professional.
pros. Yeah, well, I would say a lot of them may do national stuff at the junior level, but when I calculate the percentage of them that are at the professional level for 5 years, it's not a lot of them, right? I mean, I remember I used to like this athlete called Nadine Palmer. I mean, she kind of came out of track and field like
Yeah.
early, and I could go on and name names, and so that's just my thing. But it was so good being here. To all of you, I mean, Carlton, all the way in England. What are you doing up, man? What time is it? Oh, it's
Oh,
in the
wow, Carlton. It's almost morning for Carlton.
it is morning. He just got up. He's pretending like he has been on the show, but he just woke up and saw the notification. But big up yourself, Carlton, Ziggy Man, KW Media, Fresh God, the moderator. Big up True Din, Troy Den or Din. I think that name is. Big up yourself. KS Sport TV. Coach Minzy was on as well. Carlington, man from out east. Duckland said he came on just because he heard the lady's voice and he decided that he'd come on to the chat. So big up
Thank
Toki.
you.
Yeah, True Blue.
Management.
BB Cross. Jason,
Big up means zero.
didn't I big up Coach's desk?
Yeah, man, big up.
So is that the same?
Aaron Walker.
Isn't Coach's desk the same as
Christina.
hold on, is Coach's desk the same as Coach Minzy?
You're gonna give the big up, man.
Okay, so okay, all right. My apologies. The coach's desk, Coach Minzy,
Yeah.
who Unseen said is the man who built Chris Taylor, Byron Walker. What's the name of the female athlete? Oh, she was at Tidal.
Yeah, man. What's your name again? Ashanti Moore.
Ashanti.
Ashanti Moore.
Yeah. They were all at the same.
Coach Minzy?
Yeah.
Don't
They were
play
all at the
Minzy.
same school. Yeah.
Ask
Ashanti.
Coach Minzy who is going to win the Class 3 boys 100 meters.
He actually has gone to his bed because he's at the camp. He's at the St. Diego.
Oh, he's at the camp. Okay.
Yeah. He actually works with the St. Diego girls team. So if you
Okay,
ask
cool.
him about that, he's going to. If there's a St. Diego athlete, he would say St. Diego because he's in the camp with them. He can't say anything else, right?
Okay, I see. Oh, he's
Yeah.
like unseen. Okay.
Yes. There you go. But as you know, I am Man's man. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to this point of the show, we say we are over and we are OUT out of here.
Boom, check it out. I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jason representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.